On Saturday, the 23rd of November, 2019, at 5:55 a.m., police received a call from a woman reporting a person who had been shot dead in front of her residence in Coral Springs.
911, what is your emergency?
Somebody tried to get out of my driveway.
What's your address? What city?
Coral Springs.
Okay, what's going on there?
I don't know. I just walked up, but there's a car in my driveway with a dead body.
With what?
Dead body.
A dead body?
Yes, it's like a shot something.
Okay, how do you know that they're dead?
Because I just walk up and see it.
The victim was Daniela Tabares Maya, a 21-year-old gym enthusiast. She was found dead in her car in the driveway of Yvonne Serrano, who was 51 years old at the time. It all started when Serrano and Maya, along with a group of acquaintances from For Warriors Coral Springs, a local gym, had watched the movie 21 Bridges at Silver Spot Cinema around 7:30 p.m. before heading to the World of Beer pub. Maya then offered to drive Serrano home. At 1:25 a.m., a friend of Maya received a text from her stating, "I'm taking Yvonne home."
Time to leave, Serrano looks annoyed when motioning to Tabares Maya. At one point, Serrano makes an ominous gesture with her hand that some could mistake for a gun motion. Both were out with gym friends for their monthly get-together.
Video footage taken by a neighbor's surveillance camera shows Maya's vehicle pulling into Serrano's driveway at 2 a.m. Police then took Serrano in for a long interrogation.
And Daniela Tabares, this is the person who's been identified, right?
Yes.
On your driveway, is deceased. Did you see her there last night?
Yes, she was there. She was at the World of Beers, and
Okay.
she was with a bunch of women, the husbands and stuff like that. And I was sitting there, and they were talking, and we were talking, and everybody was having a great time, back and forth.
Do you remember what she was wearing? Was it?
Oh God, no.
She used forgetfulness as a way to avoid multiple questions and harsh interrogation on details.
Well, the two of you did spend some time speaking with each other, yes or no?
No. We were talking on the table, like we were here now talking. Everybody was talking, so it wasn't like one-on-one conversation. It was.
But did you speak to her?
Oh yeah, I did.
Do you remember what about?
No, we were making. Oh, actually, I do. We were making fun about another girl that was there. When they were talking, all the women were talking about that, and I was like, we were laughing about the conversation. I honest to God, I don't remember even walking out, getting in the car, and coming out. I don't remember.
From 3 beers, you don't remember shortly thereafter.
I don't know if
The time from that photograph.
I don't know if they're shots. I don't know.
You don't know if they're what?
If there were somebody by shots, or I don't remember.
As far as your relationship with Daniela, you liked her as a person?
Yeah, I have seen her at the gym. She's a nice, she was a nice girl. She, few times, we work out and stuff. We laugh, but it wasn't.
Surveillance footage captured Serrano and Maya leaving the pub together.
You came out, you saw her, but now you're remembering
Yeah.
otherwise.
Yeah.
And that you dialed 911 and you stayed outside because the Coral Springs police have a good response time. So you remained outside waiting for Coral Springs police to respond. This is what you stated earlier. You remember that?
I do remember
So-
that.
So now,
And I remember, and you're going to tell me that I was lying and don't
that's
tell
not what I'm
anybody
going to
anything?
tell you.
That's
Yvonne, look at me. That's not what I'm going to tell you. Okay? And that's not where I'm going with this. Where I'm going with this is this. You're now remembering something in a different way. Now, with only 3 beers in you, which is not a lot, you said earlier in the interview that you can handle your alcohol well. With only 3 beers in you, does it sound conceivable that you were so intoxicated that you wouldn't hear a gunshot go off inside of a vehicle without ear protection? Does that sound possible to you?
So you're trying to tell me that I shoot her?
I'm not telling you anything. I'm asking you questions. I want to know how I can explain to Daniela's mother that this woman here who cares about her, right? Who acts motherly towards her at the bar, gets a ride home from her because she's intoxicated, and then initially tells us that you were inside, walked out and found Daniela. Now changed it to you fell
I
asleep.
knew that was going to come.
I'm asking you how am I supposed to make sense of this at this point?
Like I told him, and I told you, I do not remember. I do not. You just said that. I do not remember.
Have you ever seen a dead body?
No.
Okay. Was it pretty traumatizing for you?
Yeah, I guess.
Can it? Let's be reasonable here. Is there anything worse that you've ever seen in your life other than what you saw today? Have you ever seen anything worse than that?
No. No.
What?
And for me, the thought that you telling me, okay, and I don't remember that I did something. It just.
So
I cannot conceive it.
Here's where I'm going with this. Considering you've never seen anything worse, yes or no?
No.
We're here an hour now. Now it's time to stop. It's time to stop, and it's time to move to the next phase of this interview here.
Okay.
Okay? And that depends on you. Okay?
Okay.
You know, ballistics, things like that. All these things are going to come into play.
I know.
Okay?
She attempted to disconnect herself from Maya. Once she was pushed by detectives, she mentioned an accident. This became a confirmation that Serrano knew she had done something.
Okay. If it was an accident, if it was that you know, if according to you, if it was intentional, I cannot.
Nothing is
Tell
according
you.
to me. It's according to you.
No.
Okay? You were there. We weren't there. If it was an accident, this is your chance to tell us because we're going to find out very soon.
I know.
And it's not, there's not much of a science to it. Okay? The striation patterns inside the shell casing. We got the shell casing. Okay? The shell casing is on the floorboard in the car. We have it.
Okay.
That's the truth.
Okay.
The shell casing is a 9mm.
And we're not
Okay.
only going to look in your house. We're searching the
So-
canal behind your house and everywhere.
Okay. No, that's
So-
fine. You can
so
share everywhere.
listen. It's over. It's over.
I understand
Okay.
that it's over.
It-
and
You understand where I'm going with this?
I know that I'm gonna get arrested, and I'm gonna.
The bullet's going to match up to your gun, isn't it?
If you said so.
I'm asking you. Is the bullet going to match up to your gun?
I don't know.
You're the only one who could possibly know the answer to that question.
The detectives then got personal and close with Serrano to maintain the pressure, putting her in the shoes of Maya's mother. They aimed to get a confession.
To hide. Well, I'm gonna rephrase that. Not to hide, but if I want to hide something, I wouldn't give him the phone to him, and I was very open to you because I said I do not remember. I don't know how it happened. I don't remember nothing. If it was an accident,
If your call log was deleted, that doesn't matter.
We don't know if you deleted something and you thought maybe once it's deleted we can't get it back.
I
but
know
we
that
can.
I know that everything is recovered.
When we see you walking in that house, earlier than the time that you say you walked in that house after you dialed 911 this morning,
If I
that's-
remember, yes.
because you told us that you now remember waking up in the car. You told us that after you
I
woke up.
honest to truth, like I said, you know, God, if I kill her, you know, I will pay the price. You know, if that was the bullet, you know, that was on my gun, I accept responsibility, but I do not remember. I don't even know how it happened. It's not in me. Why I'm gonna go kill somebody if it was an accident? I don't know.
You're a single woman, right? And you're alone at home right now. Okay? If I knocked on your door and told you Rachel was dead, what do you want to see happen to that person that killed her?
Go to justice.
Okay. What's
Because
justice?
because nothing
What's justice?
Nothing will change the fact that a life was taken of a young girl.
Even if it was an accident, you think they should still go to jail?
Serrano also allegedly admitted to deleting footage from her Ring door camera and washing her clothes before calling the police. A jury convicted Yvonne Serrano of second-degree murder and tampering with evidence in the killing of 21-year-old Daniela Tabares Maya in Coral Springs. The jury deliberated for less than 3 days before finding Serrano, now 56, guilty, giving her up to life in prison. Serrano had a concealed carry permit, and police later found the weapon in her bedroom.